What's up, everyone? It is Zenless Nether, and well, I hope everyone's luck was insane because we got the second limited S-rank agent, Yuan. And even if you haven't pulled her yet, in this video, I'll be discussing her playstyle and best ways to build her along with team comps so you are more prepared when you do end up pulling her. For Yuan's basic attacks, you will have two different options, being the assault mode and suppressive mode. Whenever you start a quest, you will always start in the assault mode. For the assault mode, every basic 4 and basic 5 in the attack chain, you will generate what is called enhanced shot shells, which we will talk about in a minute. When you hold down her basic attack key, Yuan will enter her suppressive mode. The indicator under the health bar shows how many shot shells you currently have. While in this state, and if you do not have any enhanced shells, she will only be doing physical damage. While having enhanced shells, she will consume those shells and deal massive ether damage, which is key to her kit. With her EX special, upon activation, Yuan will gain 3 enhanced shot shells, so ideally, you want to build her special meter to max to get the 6 total shells. Two other ways to obtain enhanced shot shells is by performing a perfect dodge, where you will counter with ether damage and gain 1 stack of enhanced shot shell, as well as her assist dealing ether damage and gaining 1 stack of the enhanced shot shell as well. Additionally, you can gain 3 stacks while performing a defensive counter, dealing both physical and ether damage. And finally, her chain attack along with her ultimate both grant 3 stacks of enhanced shot shell. Now, we need to understand why the enhanced shot shells are so powerful. Her core states that whenever she enters battle, she will gain 6 stacks of enhanced shot shell, which is good, because while also in your suppressive mode, her damage is increased by 40% when attacking an enemy that is stunned, plus an additional 40% damage when she has enhanced shot shells. Plus, more damage from her additional ability, stating that if you have an ally that shares the same faction or attribute and is a support, Yuan will gain 30% crit rate increase for 10 seconds after using either her EX, chain attack, or ultimate. So, while the 30% crit rate is nice, you do have to build up towards it, which I think is honestly a very good and fair balance. Now let's talk about her wengeance and drivers, which are going to be your standard DPS build. For the ideal set, you want to have the chaotic metal, which will buff her ether damage and provide a 20% crit damage boost. In slot 4, you're going to want the crit damage. For slot 5, you want either attack percentage or ether damage, as she will benefit from both equally. And finally, slot 6, you want the attack roll. For your substats, you're going to want those coveted crit rate, damage, and attack percent. As like I said, she is a DPS character, so maxing out her offensive capability is going to be ideal. Now, for the wengeance and big surprise, the Riot Suppressor is easily her best choice, as it provides 15% crit rate boost, and whenever you deal ether damage with the basic attack, you will consume a charge stack, which you get 8 from launching your EX special, as well as a 35% skill damage boost. Now, the downside about this is that you do need to launch your EX special, but because of the benefits that you gain from it, I think that completely outweighs it. For your free-to-play option, honestly, the Starlight engine isn't far behind, as doing dodges and quick assists are a must with her kit, so having that attack percentage boost will also happen, and because of how often you're going to be doing those, that's why the Starlight engine is so high. Or you can run the Brimstone engine, as you will have the opportunity to ramp up very quickly. For Bangboos, the two best options by far are going to be the Devil Boo and the Rasm Boo, as they will help with ether damage while also applying corruption, causing more damage. Overall, compared to Ellen Joe as the only other limited character, I believe Yuan is much more free-to-play friendly, considering her wengeance options are broader while also having a tremendous free-to-play team. Keep this in mind, is that in the future, we are going to be having more characters from Yuan's faction, which will boost her overall damage moving forward, making her very future proof.